In this world, there exists a channel that connects to a strange space inhabited by various powerful monsters. At the same time, it has produced powerful individuals who make a living by hunting these monsters. They are called hunters, and Xiao Yu is one of them. As a hunter, he possesses physical abilities that surpass most humans. Doesn't that sound cool? In the world of hunters, Xiao Yu is considered completely inadequate. He is the lowest ranked E-level hunter and struggles to make a living on his own. Joining a team to go on hunts was not his intention, but he has no choice but to risk his life on dangerous missions to provide for his sick mother's treatment and his sister's education. He is so weak that even the lowest level tasks leave him injured, and no one in the organization respects him, not even enough to offer him a cup of coffee. He is the laughingstock of older, more experienced hunters and is even referred to as the weakest hunter in history. The only B-level healing hunter in his team, Juhi, is the only one who shows any concern for him. During a casual conversation, Juhi couldn't help but ask, how dangerous is hunting for someone like you? Why risk your life doing it? Wouldn't it be better to just live a normal life? Xiao Yu could only laugh it off and say that he did it because he was bored and would go crazy without it. He didn't want to admit that he was a newbie and came from a poor family. He wanted to maintain some dignity in front of the person he admired. At this moment, today's D-level dungeon mission is taking place at a local construction site, and Xiao Yu must give it his all to make a living. How did you get hurt again? You're only putting yourself in more danger. Kind-hearted Juhi treated the injured Xiao Yu after the D-level dungeon mission ended. Xiao Yu whispered an apology, knowing that he was causing more trouble for her, but Juhi didn't see it that way. She was more concerned about his dangerous fighting style that could potentially cost him his life. Thankfully, as the battle drew to a close, Juhi was relieved that the mission was finally over. Take it. This is your reward for today. The lead hunter handed Xiao Yu a shimmering magic core. This is the purpose of hunting for hunters. Even a C-level core can fetch a price of thousands on the market. But as an E-level hunter, it's impossible for Xiao Yu to hunt C-level monsters. This meager E-level magic core is all he has to show for today's battle. Even if he's just thinking about making a living, it's still too little. And this is the reward he earned by fighting bravely and getting injured? When will these tight days end? A bitter feeling wells up in Xiao Yu's heart. Just as everyone was preparing to leave, a hunter discovered that there was another opening deep within the dungeon. A double-layered cave? Muttered the leader of the hunters. It looks like there could be an even bigger prey inside. Normally, they would have to consult their superiors before taking any corresponding action in these kinds of situations. However, since there could be even bigger prey inside the cave, and no one has ever encountered such a situation before, it means that the creatures inside the cave have not been hunted yet. If they were brave enough to venture forth, they could reap huge rewards. How could they let this opportunity slip away? However, in the interest of fairness, they decide to vote on whether or not to venture forth into the unknown cave. Sushi and several other hunters opposed the idea, but there were also some who were willing to take a chance and voted in favor. Finally, it was Xiao Yu's turn to vote. Although he himself was very weak and could face unknown risks, he decided to take another chance with the team for the sake of himself, his mother, and his sister to have a better life. He cast the final affirmative vote.